How do? So another blue day in the garage. Right, I've turned this around a bit, so I've made me mark along there and that. What I'm going to do, so that line there, I'm going to just sort of weld onto there and then just sort of fold it round and just do it all in a oneer. So I think if I get to the front, Katanga style, that takes it up to about 8 foot, and it's an 8 foot bar. So yeah, so now I've actually got a bit of space. It's going to be still a bit of a faff, so I'm just going to stick some welds along here so it stays in place, put some heat on the corners, fold it in and see how we go. And then I'll show you the paint job, which partly went on the floor. So right, let's get cracking. Right, got the magnets set up. I decided that if I actually made the bottom of the bar flush with the bottom of the bench top, the lip wasn't going to be very high, so I thought I'll put those little spacers in just to give it an extra few mil, and that actually looks alright. Hopefully the camera was pointing in the right direction. So got magnets in place, so that's vertical now. It's going to be a little bit higher, so let's stick some welds on and see if I can start bending stuff. Right, there we go, there's half of it done. So a few tack welds just to stick it in place. Now I've got that big end sort of take down here and around, and it's not quite as much of a pain in the arse as I thought it was going to be. So right, let's turn it around a bit without burning my fingers and get some heat on there. Right, I was about to get the camera ready to show you how I actually did the bend. So I was going to have one hand with the oxyacetylene, the other hand levering it, and the third hand to hold the camera. And then once I realised that, I thought, yeah, I'm not going to get like an action shot tit. So there you go. So that's tacked. So that's two bends, and then stick a few more welds on, and then I'll do something else. Right, ta-da! So that's it on. What I'm going to do is just stick a few more welds around the sides, just to see if I can just sort of like even up the distances a bit, make it look a bit more deliberate. I might stick a few little welds underneath out the side just to make it, you know, extra secure. Let's have a look. How even did I get them? So there's cutting. Hey, that's not bad, you know. Get in. Right, a few more little welds. Stick a bit more paint on underneath here and there. Stick some lacquer on there, and then one final finishing touch. And I've just stood on the high lift jack and it's whacked us in the side, Tom and Jerry style. Damn it. And all done. Move the high lift jack out the way so I wasn't keep standing on it. So here we go. One complete painted bench. There's one of ice. It's a little bit low on paint, so it looks a little bit darker in there, but gets stuffed. I decided to go a bit gangster and put some bling on my rim. I'm not going to bother painting that because that's going to be used for bits of welding and stuff. So yeah, I just want to make sure I have a good contact with the earth and stuff. I stuck the extra few little tacks around, I've got some lacquer on there just to keep it like a jazzy metal sort of vibe. Took some of the rough bits off there, a little bit of lacquer. So there, little bits of overspray, just as what my dad would expect. It was a talent he was known for. So there you go. I'm going to celebrate with a little sweetie, and the nice little finishing touch is, ta-da, job done. So overall, quite pleased with that. This is probably the cleanest it'll ever look, and I'll be getting it dirty soon, because what's looking a little bit sorry for itself is the dwarf stove, which I urgently need to get back on track with. So hopefully I'll be making a start on that in the weekend. But yeah, good job. I'll see you on the next one.
3681. These winds reach a mind-boggling 2,600 kilometers per second. Because of this, the star loses over 3 quintillion kilograms of mass every second. Scientists estimate that since its formation, it has already shed about 35 solar masses. Its luminosity is equally stunning, almost 4,777,000 times that of our sun. If our sun were this bright, the temperature on Earth would...
Told you it wouldn't stay clean very long.